Okay, so in this video I'm gonna talk about chapter 1023, obviously from One Piece, and this video gonna have spoilers. But this chapter is amazing. You know, when I said sometimes One Piece is up, one time One Piece is down, this is the chapter when One Piece is up. Specifically the part when Sanji fight against Queen and Zoro fight against King. That is an amazing part of the chapter. Obviously when King tells Zoro that why do you fight in the traditional way, because King used different kind of weapon. He used like a knuckle duster, like with nails on it, and he have like a spike on his shoe when he fight. So it's really cool to see that battle between Zoro and King. They had some different fighting style. I even think that King used a Chinese type of a sword, and Zoro used free Japanese sword. So it's some. I think see the point of the tip is look more Chinese than Japanese, because we also know that. And then we have Queen, and when Queen fight against Sanji, Queen say that his technology is so much better than Vegapunk. Obviously that is nonsense, total nonsense. He just talking rubbish. But it's very, very nice how ignorant in some ways Queen are in some ways. Very, very like they are old-fashioned attitude. They say, oh, we are the old stars, you can never defeat us, all this kind of thing. They are very this kind of type. They not understand that they will lose in the end, obviously against Zoro and Sanji. So that is really cool. So my favorite part is the battle with King, and then you have the battle with the Sulan form against, for example, the dog. I always forget their name. The dog against Jack, and the cat against Spero. So that is really cool. So cool to see that fight. Obviously, now we probably next chapter maybe we're gonna see the hybrid form for Jack's hybrid form. So Jack's hybrid form versus the cat's Sulan form should be really nice to see. And obviously we don't yet have see King's hybrid form. So this also, before the chapter even started, was like the depiction of different famous characters. You have Katakuri, you have you have different famous characters in that depiction before the chapter. So that is, I think, I really like the chapter. It was really interesting. Different, so we see different battles with different characters. We see all the we're probably gonna see King and Queen, Spero, and the cat, Jack and the dog. After that fight have ended, we're gonna go to the final part. The final two part is probably Big Mom and Kaido in different position. And right now, obviously, in the chapter before, chapter 1022, we know that Killer was in the dilemma, because Hawking have done something that if he kills Hawking, his captain will get killed. So what they can do here, I don't know if they're gonna do it. What they can do is that replace position. So instead of Killer and Law instead gonna fight Hawking, and Killer will help his captain against Big Mom. Obviously, that is just my as a speculation what can happen. So for example, that means if Law kills Hawking, that means his captain Killer will not die, because Killer or Law will do something. For Law can do something that for him stop it when he fight against Hawking, and this kind of thing. And this kind of thing. I still think in some part of the chapter in the future in Wano, I still think the Blackbeard pirate will arrive in some type of the way. I just really like it. I really like specifically, as I say again, the fight between, because they are so different fighting style, and it's the first time ever in the story, official story, we're gonna see Zoro fight against a flying strong opponent, and the opponent can also use fire because he belongs to the fire people. So it's gonna be I really look forward to see King's hybrid form. I really look forward to see it, how that's gonna look like. How will Zoro fight when King gonna go up in the air, lift in the air and start to fight, and this kind of thing. So it's a really cool fight. Obviously the fight with Sanji and Queen is also really cool to see that fight, but for me personally it's not as cool as Zoro's fight. I'm not any fan of Zoro or Sanji. I just think that fight is really cool. Yeah, so obviously it's gonna also be cool to see the battle between Sparrow and the cat Nakamushi. I probably said the name wrong. That fight is also really cool to see what ability Sparrow will do. Will he use armament hockey to combine his candy attack, like his candy club or his candy bow and arrows, and this kind of thing? How will that battle go? How strong is Sparrow on his own against a strong opponent? How will he deal with this kind of thing? And the same for Jack against the dog when the dog is in his Zulan form. So you're gonna probably see many hybrid form because